Welcome to the Daily Coffee Pro by Mapper Forward, friends. I'm your host, Lee Safa, and today we are going to be a little bit controversial. I don't want you to work for these people who I'm about to talk to you about. But before we do that, consider if you need a consultant to help with your small business in the coffee industry in 2022, consider the Mapper Forward Consulting Services. We have a variety of consultants available for you. Get in contact with us, tell us what your needs are, and we will match you with one of the consultants that work in the Map It Forward ecosystem. So, there are some people out in the coffee lands that you shouldn't be working for. Now, I'm not going to name any specific names today, but if you are somebody who is an employee looking for work right now, I want to talk to you about some red flags that you should be looking for. First of all, when you go to an interview, make sure that you are prepared to ask questions to find one particular thing. Find out what the culture is like. So don't work for anybody who can demonstrate to you that they can't tell you what their culture is. And the reason that is because you don't know whether that could be a predatory culture, it could be a bullying culture, it could be any kind of a toxic culture. So if you are working or if you are interviewing at a place and they cannot clearly define and demonstrate what the culture is and how it's a safe culture, avoid working for that place altogether. Do not work for them. The second thing that I want you to make sure that you avoid people who cannot demonstrate to you how they are going to keep the business afloat over the next 12 months. And the way that you do that is talk to them about their growth strategy. And that will give you a clear indication whether the company that you're going to be working for has a plan to survive the global financial crash that is coming, and the coffee shortages that are around, as well as all the constraints, the shipping constraints, etc., etc. When you go and interview for a job, make sure that the people that you are interviewing with know what their strategy is, and it can be a very general strategy, but what is the growth strategy over the next 12 months? And the reason I don't want you to work for anybody who can't demonstrate this is because if they cannot keep the business afloat, you're going to be out of a job. And you don't want to start working with an employer who can't show you how they're going to be in business for the next 12 months. And the final thing that I want you to think about let me put it this way. The final people that I don't want you to work for is anybody who cannot tell you what their buying and selling philosophy is. What that means, if they cannot demonstrate to you what their philosophy is behind how they buy product and how they sell product. So it's a value statement. We won't buy product that isn't ethically sourced. We don't buy product from people who can't demonstrate that they have a carbon neutral footprint. We won't buy product off people who X, Y, and Z. That's the buying philosophy. And the selling philosophy is someone who has a clear customer acquisition plan. So if they can't tell you who their customers are, if they can't tell you the way that the philosophy behind what they sell is. So for example, we only sell organic product. We price our product affordably, and we take care of our customers. Having a clear understanding of what the buying philosophy is and the selling philosophy of your business is really important. So if you're looking to work for a company that can't demonstrate that, with all the supply chain constraints that are going on at the moment and the inflation that's being experienced that is going to have to be passed on to customers, don't work for anybody who cannot demonstrate what their buying and selling philosophy is. I hope this helps you find the perfect employer. There are a lot of really great employers out there, and there are a lot of really shitty employers out there. This is an employee's market. So go find great people to work for and conspire to each other's success so that you can both do amazing. Peace, love, and peanut butter, friends. Don't forget to subscribe and have an amazing rest of your day.